listening to the Rough Tumble Podcast.
Awesome.
I wasn't ready for it. Son of a bitch.
So we are here. I haven't introduced myself. Hey, I'm Johnny.
Tony.
Nice to meet you, man.
I'm Mitch.
Hey, Mitch. Nice to meet you.
Hey, buddy.
We're doing a hot wings challenge with Tony this week. We're in person finally, so we don't have to deal with Mitch's terrible internet connection.
Yeah.
Thanks. And then, but we're gonna do a hot wings challenge. We're gonna eat. We have 5. Is that how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 of your hot wings. Tell us about your hot sauces.
These are all 5 that I've made. The first one is a Thai chili sauce.
Mm-hmm.
Very basic, just sweet, a little bit of heat to it. Just kind of an introducing, getting ready for it.
Yeah, getting your feet wet.
Yeah. The second one, this is actually the one that we put together for Wingstock last year that they have over at Verizon Arena every year.
Wingstock?
Yeah, it's a big,
Okay.
It's a big wing contest.
Yeah.
Won it with this wing, with a perfect score.
Nice.
Perfect. So,
How do they score
Yeah, how do
that?
they score that?
Because I'm going to score it. I
want to make sure I'm doing it right.
Taste, tenderness, and shit.
That's exactly how.
Taste, tenderness, and shit.
Yeah.
That's exactly how I pick my Tinder dates.
It is.
So
Yeah.
it works
It
out.
is.
Mm-hmm.
For the record, I don't have Tinder. I don't want people getting back and making weird rumors about that.
The third one here is going to be, this is it's actually grilled peaches and habaneros.
Grilled peaches and habaneros.
Yeah, grilled peaches get real sweet. Peaches get real sweet when you grill them.
Okay.
They're fantastic. Number 4 is a Caribbean jerk. So you're going to have I've got habaneros again in here because I couldn't get a hold of the scorpions that they normally use.
Scorpions?
Where do you
What?
where do you source a scorpion?
Right now I'm still trying to figure out.
He's
It's
got a
online.
guy.
Yeah.
You got a scorpion guy? I got a scorpion
I
guy.
might know one, yeah. I'm trying to find my guy. But the Rona's got us all fucked.
Yeah.
It's you see it, chill. I've got a lot of curry in it.
Are you drinking the milk? Are you making sure it's not buttermilk?
I wanted to make sure that it wasn't bad. I just wanted to make sure. It might have been somebody else's milk. We don't know.
Number
That's
5
true.
is going to be the ass kicker.
Number 5 is going to
Yeah,
be the ass.
this-
kick.
And that's this one right here?
Yeah. Well, no, that's the first.
This one right here?
That's
Yeah,
the
you
second.
covered up all my numbers. So
You can see them on the side.
I see 5
Yeah, that's
and
right.
4, 3,
And we're
2,
backwards.
1.
Yeah, you can figure it out from there, Mitch.
So 5 is going to be the worst.
5's going to be the worst.
Okay.
This is the one. It is strawberries and Carolina Reapers.
I got mine mixed up a little bit here. This is 1? Yeah, 1.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Okay.
These are actually I bought these Reapers from Sonora and Spice Company in Arizona.
Okay.
They're dried, but I got the strawberries from Barn Hill Orchards over in Cabot.
I think that's a cool name, California Reaper.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what's the deal? Do we have to eat the whole?
You can do as much as you want.
All right.
I'll eat the whole thing because I've already been eating all these.
Okay. I haven't eaten much today, so are we ready? Are we going number 1? We have wipies. We have something that we have stuff to wipe our hands down with.
We got towels.
Me and Mitch are like, we want to be prepared for this.
I have to be prepared for everything. Like,
Okay.
I can't, because what's going to end up happening is I'm going to end up rubbing my eyes.
Yeah, I didn't wear contacts.
Yeah.
I wore mine because I even wear contacts when I eat crawfish. I just am very aware of where my hands go.
That's a bold move.
I know. I had a super weird dream last night. Speaking of contacts, so yesterday at work, out of nowhere, my left contact, like it just fell out of my eyeball, and I had to find it. And then I had a dream that it happened again, but that my right eye just started bleeding.
Oh, nice.
Like it wouldn't stop bleeding.
Yeah.
But I wasn't alarmed by it.
There's no reason to be.
No, that's totally common.
Yeah.
And then I had a dream that I was training jiu-jitsu with someone, and they were like, "Oh, are you bleeding or am I bleeding?" And
Like, oh my God, my eyeball.
It was me. I was obviously bleeding from the eye.
That would be terrifying to be the rolling partner.
I know. Dean stopped by the gym yesterday, by the way.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
This is worse as getting freaking sweat in your mouth from somebody getting
Dude.
blood.
I know.
Pass.
Okay, here we go.
All right.
Number 1.
All right, so starting with 5. Got it.
Numero uno.
Well, I'm glad these things are.
One looks the hottest, though.
These are
Like
nice and hot. No.
one does look the hottest. Wait, that's 2. Shit.
That one's 1. Yeah.
That's one.
This is 1.
There you go.
Johnny, should we feed each other?
No.
Like, you don't want to do that?
I don't want Corona.
Why not? That's awesome.
Okay. That one's makes me think of like honestly, almost like Chinese food. I didn't turn my phone off, guys.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Remember when Stephanie told us all to turn our
She did say that.
phones off? I was, setting up the podcast. Thanks, guys. It's like I get it like almost like a Chinese food.
Yeah.
Kind
Yes.
of.
It's what's got.
hint.
I've got sesame oil in there.
Mm-hmm.
That's a lot of what they use. In
Yeah,
Chinese
what?
food. Sesame oil.
Sesame oil. I thought you said something about a mule. I was like, what is that like because you were talking about California Reapers and
I love how we're like eating into the microphone. Let's try not to do that for people.
That.
Yeah.
You made me rage quit this bitch.
Okay. I'm ready for number 2. Mitch liked that one. Mitch hasn't stopped
Gonna be
eating
sucking
it.
out the bone, man.
Do you want mine too?
oh,
Okay.
oh, it's so good. It's so good. Oh.
Man, that ain't awkward at all.
Making dad noises over here.
That's a good wing. Let me go to the bathroom.
Yeah. Sounds like me getting up right now. Okay. Number 2. Numero
This is
dos.
a Nashville hot chicken style.
Nashville
wing.
hot chicken.
Yeah.
All right, it's the one that looked hotter.
It does. It's like
It's
the
a-
reddest.
It's the reddest.
Right, yeah.
I associate that with heat.
I have an assload of paprika in the seasoning.
Oh my God. I just got a whole bite of seasoning.
That's all I got too. I just got to.
Oh,
I didn't know that we were eating pixie sticks.
yeah. That was a setup.
It's kind of a dredge. I mean, they use brown sugar and then paprika and some other things. So you really dredge them through it all. Mm-hmm. So that's where all the seasoning
Yeah.
comes from.
It's good though.
Yeah. It takes just a second for the heat to kick in. I feel it, but it's not that bad.
That's that cayenne. Cayenne has a real slow. It'll catch you on the backside, and it's real light.
Mm-hmm.
The next two are going to hit you like a fucking truck.
Oh yeah, that's what I've been waiting
Oh,
for.
I'm
Yeah.
so excited. God damn it.
What's that?
Questions between.
Questions?
Questions about what?
What?
What has everybody been up to lately?
Are you asking us questions?
Yeah, I can't.
What is it?
I can't
What
hear
does
you.
it fucking look like I've been up to?
How is your leg?
It's fine. I overdid it yesterday, and so my whole ankle is just swole the fuck up. I mean, it's huge.
Lizzie was mowing the grass when I got there.
Yeah. Put her to work. She's been doing a great job. She's a
Stop
little
hogging the napkin.
worker bee. It's been last night was the first night I experienced like pain. I woke up like 8 times screaming, and I think I just had like my knee brace on in a weird way or something. It was like really painful. But yeah.
Yeah, I did that one time when I hurt my back. I woke up like that with a badass Charlie horse. You know, I herniated the L405 disc on my back in
Oh, yeah.
December of 2016, right after AGF.
I remember that.
Yeah. And man, I didn't think it was that much, you know? It was just like, hey, cool, my back's tight. I'm a big guy, I'm a fat ass. That's just what we deal with. You stretch, warm up, everything's great.
Do you think that was mostly what it was? Because you're a fat ass?
Yeah.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Completely.
You should have heard us playing
You actually
Call
wear
of
it well.
Duty
You're not really a
yesterday.
fat ass.
I was like explaining to him that Lizzie made have you ever had like Dunkaroos? You remember Dunkaroos?
Back when we was kids.
She made the frosting, like the Dunkaroo frosting. And like it tastes like the real Dunkaroo stuff.
And it just
It's
like cream
amazing.
cheese and sugar.
It's like whipped cream and cream cheese or something,
Oh, yeah.
probably sugar. I don't know. It was the cupcake birthday mix.
Yeah.
It was some of that mixed in there. So anyway, she made some of that, and I was like talking to him while I was dipping a cookie in a whipped cream thing full of Dunkaroo stuff, and I was like, "Yeah, I'm up to like 200 pounds now."
Dude, like I literally. So the best part was he got done eating them because the whole time you guys were talking shit about me eating into the microphone. Like Johnny plays Call of Duty with his mouth like this,
Yeah.
and so I can hear him eating the Dunkaroos, and then for like 10 minutes, this is all I hear. And I was like, did you just get out of shape from eating Dunkaroos?
Like that moment, I got out of
This is
shape.
like-
Dude, it
this is
took
the
a lot
tipping
for me
point.
to get to the kitchen to get the Dunkaroos.
I know.
That's when you know you're enjoying them, though.
Yeah.
This is
Okay.
so funny.
Let's do
This is number 3?
Numero trace. Here.
Oh God!
Oh yeah. For you guys at home who are watching us on YouTube
Or not watching us.
or not watching us on YouTube, we have jump off a building.
There
the
it was,
old
right
skate
there in
video
time. God,
playing in
damn.
the background. Like this is like what got me into skateboarding back in the day.
I don't get to watch it.
Nope.
But all right, number 3. Oh, buddy.
It's so cold. If only we'd warmed them up.
Yeah.
I got mostly cartilage.
At one point, they were nice and hot.
Oh. Oh.
That's actually really good.
There it is. Dude, get the microphone away from your. I'm tired of hearing you eat.
How do you know it's me? It could be Tony.
I'm sitting away from it.
I'm like nibbling on each one of mine. I can't. Mitch like commits to the whole thing.
Oh, I'm cleaning them too.
You're cleaning them off in like one bite over here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel the heat on that one.
Yeah.
That's pretty spicy.
Now it's coming in.
Yeah. I'm still all right, you know.
It's not too bad. No, man, but when I hurt my back, I was like, we were in the middle of technique. Mm-hmm. I think we were doing the if you're standing and they got closed guard and you just they're shucking them down, and I'm pushing down. I'm like, man, something ain't right.
Yeah.
This just don't feel right. Like, I'll go easy. I'll just do.
Woo!
What the
There
hell
it
did you
is.
do?
Stephanie just dumped her
Get back.
hot wings all over the place.
I just let you know these last two were delicious, but you'll never know now.
Yeah.
Sorry.
You can have mine.
Anyways, no, so I was like, I'll just go easy. I'll do pass sweep or submit. Bullshit. I went hard as hell.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then I was like, I'll just go easy the rest of the week. No.
No.
That night, that Saturday night, I woke up in the middle of the night with a Charlie horse like you wouldn't fucking believe. I'm sure you were reminding me, you're talking about waking up screaming.
Yeah.
I did the exact same thing.
Yeah.
It was miserable.
I do it too, but it's from night terrors.
Yeah.
You scare the dark, Mitch?
That's called PTSD, Mitch.
PTSD from Kuwait? Come on, man.
Yeah, I know, right?
Come on.
Yeah, honestly, the knee surgery hasn't been that bad. And then yesterday I was walking in the grass and something bit my ankle, like a bug bit my ankle. And I like pulled my ankle up to swat at it real quick.
It was your bad knee?
It on my bad knee. I wasn't wearing my brace, and I bit my knee maybe like that much, and I was like, ah!
Oh, fuck that.
It hurt so bad, but it's all good.
I like to pretend that there was like an army of bugs, and they were like, hold
Yeah, attack!
now.
This is our chance. He's crippled. Oh man, yeah, that wasn't fun. Number 4, I'm kind of scared of.
No, it's not that. It's just about the same as this last one. Man, that ginger comes through on that one.
Yeah, it does.
How do I?
You should try it. It's really good. I've got some. The hell was that?
Whoops. There we go. I accidentally bumped the recording button.
I just thought we went back in time.
Like we cut out for a second. Whoops. That'll be an interesting piece. There's the heat. Now I'm feeling it.
Hits the lips.
Yeah. That was not too bad. I can handle a little bit of that. It's going to get stuck on my mustache. I knew I should have shaved today.
Don't shave. Grow it out, man.
Oh, it's
Need
the
to be
mustache that
Glorious.
bothers me.
Oh, yeah. That
It's
is
like
annoying
too
as hell.
much. Too
What-
much stash right
The
now.
sides right here drive me nuts. When it gets all curled in
Yep.
like that, fucking hell.
Yeah, it drives me nuts.
I wouldn't know.
Start eating hair. It sucks.
Yeah, Mitch, one day when you're a man. He did that one time, remember,
Yeah, I
during
grew-
the
I grew a beard.
quarantine?
During the quarantine, I grew a beard. I wouldn't call it a beard, but
Oh, buddy.
it's a little bit hotter.
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah. Number 5. I think I can do this. I'm pretty proud of myself. I'm up to number
Yeah, I
5.
figured y'all would have petered out a little while back.
I'm also like only taking. I'm seriously taking like little.
Yeah, that's a
nibbles.
big part of where
I'm tasting it.
I'm actually starting to sweat.
You're eating the whole thing. They're cold. You know.
They're actually not that bad.
They're not bad.
Yeah. I just don't like cold.
I want it to be bad. So like that's why I'm eating the whole thing.
Yeah.
Like I want it to suck pretty bad.
Oh, yeah.
See, they're right there.
Oh yeah. We turned your.
Son of a bitch.
We
So you
turned.
turn that off.
But we turned it on so we could show you the.
So we can
Oh, and
listen
then
to
you
it while
forget
we're there. Yeah.
Yeah.
How the hell do I do this? Fuck.
It's funny. It's comical how bad we are at podcasting in reality.
I don't do this regularly, so I have an excuse.
We screw this up all the time. Like
Almost every time.
yeah.
Stephanie texts me, "Hey,
Um
what's up, bitch?"
we had somebody ask us like, "Hey, what's up with the YouTube videos lately?" I'm like, "Man, honestly, they've just been a pain in the ass. They've been sometimes the video comes out right, and then this last time the video was like all screwed up and choppy, and so I don't know what to do with it.
You should have been like, what are you talking about? We've never had YouTube videos.
Yeah. YouTube?
What the hell are you
What's
watching?
that?
Yeah. Like
Drugs are bad, okay?
All right, number 5.
number 5.
I might be a little nervous about this one even.
Oh,
Ooh,
okay, then.
I like to hear that.
I'm tangled up. All right.
I hope it's bad. I really want it to be super bad.
It's going to hit you slow. You get the strawberry flavor first.
Got like a sweet.
I'm committing to this one.
It's a good one.
I'm starting to feel it. Get away from your microphones.
Yep, there it is. There's that heat.
I'm all right so far.
Well, what I tasted was good before
Yeah.
I threw mine in.
Yeah.
It's not. I can do that. I can do that one. Number 5 wasn't that bad.
We sat over at Cheers in the Heights last weekend and ate this stuff with tortilla chips.
Yeah.
Just like it was salsa.
Oh yeah, that would be good.
Yeah. We were like, oh, this is so great. People walk by, try some, light
Yeah.
their asses up.
I can feel the heat. Yeah, there it is. But
Yeah.
it's manageable.
It lingers on this one.
Mm-hmm.
It'll linger for a while.
I'm all right with that. What got you into starting to make the hot sauces and stuff?
It's getting a little hot now.
Yeah. Well, I've always, I had a little catering gig for a while, and that was a bad fucking idea. I'll just say that.
What was wrong with so?
Was it COVID?
No.
Was it just the
Screwed up.
business model itself that sucks?
Yeah.
Like people just
When you're not an established chef in a town, not just Little Rock specifically, but anywhere.
But you guys went on the news a bunch.
Yeah, I was on the news 4 times.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it's 6:00 in the damn morning.
Yeah, and that
That's
stuff,
true.
like honestly, like the newspaper, all that kind of stuff, it doesn't do that much. Nobody. How many times have you like gone somewhere because you're like, oh, I saw this on the news.
Yeah.
Can we get these? Can we move these so we can?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's get those.
See, I
out of the
started
way.
out doing competitive barbecue for several years.
I do remember that.
Yeah. And won a few contests, won a lot of money, a lot of cool trophies. And started doing that as a gig. I'd sell you like for little group parties and things like that. And then I was like, I need to get this on the level now because I expanded it out. I was running a little food truck for a little while. That was a fucking bad idea.
Really?
So I got a friend that she just bought a food truck, and it's a pretty nice food truck. And so it's called Lone Star Barbecue. She now owes us money for saying that.
Yeah.
Why are you being a dick this morning?
I'm not. I'm just making sure you're in the right spot here.
All morning you've been saying, "Get the fuck away from the mic," and now you're shoving it in my face.
Oh, that was because you were eating. I just don't. We're not an ASMR podcast.
we are now.
Yeah.
Hey, whoever come up with those can fuck themselves. I hate those goddamn.
They're the creepiest things in the
Oh my
world,
God.
aren't they? We've talked about it before on the podcast. Like, there's one in particular that I keep seeing pop up because people are talking about how fucking creepy it is. Of like this, she's like a 10-year-old girl that does it, and like
yeah.
you cannot tell me that people are not sexualizing her.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
Oh, for
You know
sure.
it is.
There's got to be, especially
There's
if
an
it's a
entire
situation
set
like
of creepy motherfuckers that are doing that.
Yeah, and the parents are like behind it. Lizzie's been like, she got on Instagram and saw like, I'm about to have a daughter. So we're like
Oh, wonderful.
exploring what we're up for in like this age of TikTok and shit like that. But she's been like going on there. She sees like these honest, like 9-year-old, 8-year-old girls that are dressing and acting like they're 21, 22
Yeah.
on Instagram, and their parents are the ones that are like
allowing it.
running the Instagram.
Yeah,
and
because
doing.
they want to get them. They want to be famous.
It's
That's not creepy
it's
whatsoever.
fucking disgusting.
Then they want to ask, well, how come their kids just got what bad shit happened to them? You fucking let it happen.
I'm all about
Yeah.
exploiting your kids for money, but like at least do it in a not creepy way.
Right.
You know,
Yeah,
like
there's way. I mean, I have five kids, and there are far more creative ways to exploit your children for money. So,
yeah, there are. Even like if you're gonna do like an Instagram or something, like
just
do it a family based
it looks like a
Instagram
dick.
or something.
It's like
you
a
know?
dick on there.
Yeah.
There's some families on there, like comedy families. I cannot think. As soon as I said it, I lost what the fuck it was. But there's
Yeah, they'll do like pranks on each other.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's like that could be a fun thing to do as a family. Like, hey, let's start an Instagram or a TikTok channel where we like, we play funny jokes or do funny things.
My cousin,
But-
well, it's not my cousin, it's Julianne's cousin, but when she becomes super famous, she's going to be my cousin.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Did you say Julianne? No, you didn't say she was your cousin. I'm not paying
No,
attention.
no, it's okay. It's okay. It's
I'm sorry.
the story of my life.
It's Louisiana. I get it.
Yeah. No, Julianne's cousin.
Okay.
Her name's Chloe Guidry. And she's an actress. She's 12, 13, something like that. She played one of Joe Dirt's daughters in Joe Dirt 2.
Nice.
So if you watch this movie, you can see her. She was in a movie with Dolph Lundgren. And but anyway, she was doing an Instagram live video one time. And, we were all tuned in watching it, it's, family and stuff like that. And a lot of her fans, because she's on a Disney show called What the Prank now. It's like a big popular show now. And so, all these people were like, oh, we love you, Chloe, and it's mostly like young girls her age. Then there was this one guy, this one creepy guy that was like, hey, I'd really like an autograph. If I send you my address, can you send me an autograph? I'm a huge fan. And we're just watching this happen. And she's interacting with him like, hey, I don't know what his handle was, something like Dildo62 or something like that.
Oh,
right?
God.
And she's like, hey, Dildo62, like I'm a huge, thanks for the support. I'll send this. And me and Julianne are looking at it like, no, this guy's a predator.
Yeah.
Like, this guy is a predator. And so we're watching it transpire. And over the course of like a 20-minute Instagram video, he starts saying like, I've seen all your movies. I've seen all your work.
Gross.
And I'm like, what the fuck? So then we go to his Instagram and he's like this, again, he's like this old, creepy, like hairy guy. And like he has pictures of himself on his Instagram with like no shirt on, just sitting on a couch, like weird shit, Then he has a YouTube video, and like we finally like offline like messaged her mom, and we're like, hey, you guys need to keep an eye on this guy.
yeah,
Like
for sure.
He's going to show up at the house.
Yeah, you're gonna get John Bonet. Like
Yeah.
you need to be careful, But like to see it happen and to see this guy, whatever mental state it was that he lives in, to go, yeah, there's 400 people watching me have this conversation. And I'm okay with that. Like at no point was he
no
like, I need to be
problem with it,
scared.
yeah.
I need to be secretive about this.
What about the people that like? Have you seen like the vigilantes that go out and like
Yes.
catch them and like
they wear like
whatever?
Batman costumes?
Yeah, I've seen some of them. Yeah.
Oh, they bait him and they go beat the shit out of him, don't they?
Well, some of them do, or they'll just confront him. Like I saw one yesterday where like this guy like showed up with a fake $50,000 check and was like, "Hey, you won this check for your rapping talent or whatever. Give us a freestyle." So he does like this whole freestyle, and then the guy's like, "Hey, we're here because you like to fuck little kids, actually, and we busted you." And he's like flashing his pistol and stuff, and like some of it. I'm like, okay, this is obviously more for the person that's doing the acts, you know, like they're like, check me out, how tough I am or whatever. And then we saw another one where this guy just chased a guy through a Kroger screaming like, this guy is a rapist. He likes little kids.
Oh my God.
This guy's a
wow.
rapist. But like, didn't do anything. Like nothing happened out of it. He just like caused this big scene. Everybody went outside and like chased him and he ran off.
That in itself is probably pretty traumatizing to anybody.
Yeah, but like now you're just telling that guy to be more careful. You know, like
that's true.
don't go to Kroger.
That was a close one.
Did y'all see you're talking about that very thing? Did y'all see the thing was a couple weeks ago where some guy was going around saying he was Black Lives Matters and making white women get on their knees and beg for
I think I do
forgiveness
remember that. Yeah.
for what white people did to black people. And then if they
Yeah.
didn't, he would chase them down the street yelling that they were racist.
Yeah.
I told my wife, I said, somebody does that shit to you, fucking shoot them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's like so much
Strange.
there's just so many like crazy weird things that are
That is the
happening.
weirdest shit I've ever heard.
Yeah. It's all wild, man. Everything's crazy.
Social media is a fucking weird place.
That's why I don't have it.
Yeah.
Like I
want to. Yeah, I'm
trying to get away from it myself because all this crap that's going on is just pissing me off.
like I have no idea. So I always say this, and there's like the 7 people listening to this podcast are like, yeah, we get it, Mitch. You just have a fucking Instagram, right? That's all I have.
Mitch Hall BJJ, right?
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Yeah, yeah.
You have to put the second J. It gets weird if you don't.
That's a whole different account. That
What I like about Instagram for now is that it's not as politically charged. Like nobody really posts. They may post some like memes that are politically charged, but you don't have to listen to their fucking opinions about it.
Somebody told me that the other day.
the ones that you follow.
Correct. Yeah.
I've seen a lot of mine that
I'm pretty careful about who I follow too.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of mine that like friends or people I know that have changed their Instagram over the time. What's funny is I woke up the other day and like first thing I saw on Instagram, there's a large group of people that believe that Katy Perry is like the singer, you know, that she is a witch casting spells on all of us through her television appearances.
Okay.
She sold her soul to the devil. She used to be this big Christian.
Okay.
Sold her soul to the devil. And there's like all this imagery in her concerts. Like, obviously this is the one of the horses of the apocalypse.
Nope.
But isn't one of her fucking songs about the apocalypse? Like it's called Apocalypse or something?
It's called Dark Horse.
Yeah.
I'm not answering the question.
There we go.
because
Dark Horse.
I'm not losing my card.
I only know that because
I never had mine. So
yeah, I only know that because there's a band that does hardcore remakes of all these pop songs, and they did a cut.
Oh, yeah,
one
yeah.
of those.
The Key of Awesome?
yeah.
No.
Oh, it's hardcore band. Okay.
Yeah,
But it's like obviously they're gonna have a fucking black horse in the video because the
the name of the song is Black Horse. Yeah,
And
was it Juicy J that was in it?
I don't know.
I think so. Yeah.
Would you believe
Juicy J.
that TLC had waterfalls in their songs? Don't go chasing waterfalls.
Dude, that's
They were
obviously
standing in water.
You know what's even weirder is the Illuminati has an. I was kidding. But like all of this, it's gone too far. Like people believe in some wacky
God.
things.
Speaking of which, since I have you all here,
I want to talk to you guys about my multi-level marketing strategy.
me and Johnny have actually just been using the podcast as an opportunity to sell our business ideas.
Yeah. Now that we're here, I want to talk to you about my pregnancy pillow company.
It's called "This Is My Fucking House." You sleep on the couch.
Yeah, available for everyone. Dude,
this
I'm
bitch.
telling you, like that's a $1 billion idea.
I think it is
pregnancy
too.
pillows for everyone, for not pregnant men. Like,
But
So what's the deal? I've never heard of this.
have you ever? You know what a pregnancy pillow is?
No.
Okay, so
I don't
like,
have any kids.
imagine.
don't start.
Imagine
I can
a
pull out.
pillow.
Yeah, I thought I could too.
Some bitch can't pull out of a driveway.
No.
Imagine a pillow that wraps around your whole. It's like a U-shaped pillow that wraps around your whole body.
More of a J shape.
Yeah, like a J shape. It's kind of shorter on one end. Some of them, like Lizzie's, has like it can has a zipper thing that the arm can come off. But you can. So then you have like when you're sleeping on your side, you can put your arm and your leg over it. Like you always hug a pillow or whatever.
Right.
When you're on your back, you have somewhere to rest your arms. You can even fold like one part over your belly, so it's like somebody's holding you.
Yeah.
But it's like it's seriously the most comfortable thing that I've ever laid in.
I can see single sad people using that very, very aggressively.
Well, probably.
I'm not single. I still would use it.
Yeah, I'm totally okay with that. It's all comfort. It's amazing.
Yeah.
My fiance got one, and as soon as I got home, I got in it and I just fell asleep.
Yeah.
It was amazing. So my business idea is pregnancy pillows for everyone, and they're like customizable. You can have like a cup holder in it, or like the material,
A phone
is
charger?
made nicer.
That'd be
phone
very
charger.
useful.
You could charge your phone.
Even have a little stand because everybody watches YouTube.
yeah.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
because
yeah.
like the part where you lay, if you flip the other way and you lay on the pillow part,
Right.
and then you can. Oh yeah,
That's a good idea.
It is.
Yeah.
Look at you.
There you go. So that's I think that's gonna make us at least $1 billion.
Yeah. Yeah, and that, I mean, we're being conservative about
Yeah.
that figure, but
Yeah.
and it's going to cost us $999,000 to make it.
Still, that's a great deal. We've
That's
got
a 100,000.
999 million. You mean?
Yeah, that's what I
Yeah,
said.
there you go. Numbers are hard.
Yeah,
Take the Shark Tank.
it's not the numbers; it's the commas that get me.
What was it? The last episode you quoted like, what was it? $600 in the 1920s was worth like 5 million or something, like 15,000. And I was like, yeah, okay, that sounds right. And then I started. You brought it up. I was like, that's like 5,000.
Yeah, Yeah, I was off by 0. I was a 0.
Way
Yeah, it turns out I actually put 6,000 in
totally
there.
makes the difference. That's funny. So what else are you gonna like? You're doing like competitions and stuff for your hot sauces and
No, I'm actually about to start. I just started
Okay.
the hot sauce recently. Actually, the Reaper was the first one I ever made, and
Okay.
it was because I saw somebody else did it. I was like, shit, that sounds like a good idea.
yeah.
You know, I actually got somebody got crossways with me over that.
Mm.
Yeah, because I made it, and she's like, "Are you fucking serious?" I'm like, "Yeah, what?"
She got mad because you stole it from her?
She from her friend. I stole the. I'm like, hold on.
You stole the idea?
Yeah, I'm like, so this guy he makes a sauce. I can't make one too.
Oh yeah.
Well, it's awful fucking funny. Fuck you.
Yeah.
Well, you know, what's weird is the only victim here is the peppers,
Yeah,
honestly.
yeah.
You know.
There are other people that have podcasts that started podcasts.
Well, that's what I called.
In
Several,
fact, we actually know a band that has almost the same identical name as us.
Yeah.
Yeah, so fuck those guys.
Yeah.
I got nervous. I'd never in kind of a situation like that before. I was like, listen, if somebody wants to get an idea and nobody else can use it, the entire culinary world's fucked.
Yeah,
Everything. Cover bands are fucked even.
yeah, a lot of people don't realize that Elon Musk actually invented space travel. So
Yeah. There's just like anything that you do, you're gonna copy it from someone.
And the comma.
yeah, it's
Yeah,
all
and the
about like
comma.
it's all
Well,
about
Microsoft
taking
was
what,
actually stolen.
what you're doing and
Bill Gates 100% stole
What
that.
was that movie that they did that was based on Microsoft and Windows?
Toy Story?
Toy Story.
Was it Toy Story?
No, this one was actually it was.
Yeah, they made a documentary many
It
moons
had
ago.
Tim Robbins he was playing like a Bill Gates type character, and they're developing this operating system, but they were stealing shit from all these.
Well, that's exactly what Bill Gates did.
Yeah,
Yeah, he stole
Yeah.
the whole Windows format was stolen from Xerox.
right.
Yeah, Steve Jobs and Bill Gates got into a big deal about that. But Bill Gates just took the idea from Steve Jobs because Steve Jobs was working with Xerox on the idea of Windows-based applications, and then Bill Gates just went in and offered more money and got it. And then they got into a hard argument about it. And then Bill Gates bought Apple and made Steve Jobs come work for him. That's fucking baller. So
yeah, that is pretty baller.
Well, now Apple's running everything, and I'm Windows or Microsoft's kind
I
of
know.
sucking.
Yeah, but he's going to get us with that vaccine, so it's going to work out.
Of course.
I knew I was wondering when that was gonna come up. I knew it was coming. If you weren't gonna say it, I was gonna say something. That's well, who would have thought that we live in a fucking world where people thought that Bill Gates was like
Antitrust.
trying to rule the world.
He's the man, huh?
Yeah.
Dude, I can't even begin to imagine what
He's
it's
the
like
one
to
behind
have-
all of this.
There's so much money though. Like when you have that,
is, yeah.
like, do you remember Game Genie for Nintendo?
Yeah.
Yeah. Like the reason that you initially before, Game Genies cost money. So you got a Nintendo first and then you saved up or your parents saved up to buy you the Game Genie, but you played the games originally with no Game Genie and you played them for hours.
And you learned how to
upon
figure it
hours.
all, yeah.
Yeah. And then you put the Game Genie on it and then you're like, you play it for a day and you're like, fuck this. I don't want to play
Yeah,
it
this
anymore.
isn't
It's
funny
too
anymore.
easy. It's
It
not
got
funny
boring.
anymore.
But-
That's what happens. Only the difference is that whenever you have money, which is your Game Genie to life, you get bored and you have sex with kids.
No. I think yes, there's the
I mean,
potential.
that's what happens. Yeah.
I think what it is the same, probably around the same population that would have been pedophiles without the money are probably pedophiles with the money. They're just a little bit better at.
I don't
doing
know.
it.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think
It does seem that there's quite a few. In
I think there were
Hollywood that
at
there's
least-
like a culture of it.
there's at least a large group of people that showed up into a room and they were like, so if I do this, you're not going to tell nobody?
Yeah,
I can pay you.
And then guys go like, yeah. And if you don't do this, you're not going to get elected. And they're like, okay, but you're sure? Like, I know we're on a private island and ain't nobody going to find out about this. And then they're like, okay, fuck it, I'll do it. And then that's where and they're like, oh, you know what? That wasn't that bad. And then it gets really fucked up.
yeah. I think that there definitely is that. From what I've seen, I think people believe that literally every single person in Hollywood is like, or every single billionaire is doing this. And
Well, they
doing
are
that.
drinking adrenalized blood.
I don't
We
know.
do. I looked into it. I googled
Of course, you looked into
it. I've
it.
spent a lot of
You
research.
researched
YouTube
it.
it?
Great.
It was on YouTube.
Well, there were some documentaries on YouTube.
Yo, good.
It's official. Then.
Yeah.
It's
It
real.
was under documentaries.
Yeah.
Like it wasn't under.
This is the
fiction.
truth, bro. The section was just called "Bro."
Yeah, yeah.
It was a documentary called Star Trek. It was fantastic. Now,
Wasn't that fucking Blade?
I mean, there is a movie called
where
Blade.
they drink
Yeah,
kids.
they're drinking all the.
Adrenaline?
Yeah.
That's what it's called, by the way. Google it. Adrenaline. It's adrenalized blood.
Okay.
From children.
All right.
They scare children.
You're talking about the plot of Monsters Inc.
No, I'm not.
Yeah.
That's exactly what it is.
They go in and scare kids.
And it fills up the container.
Here's the thing. How fucked up is that they're putting it in our
In our
faces?
kids' movies, of course.
And they're putting
It's
it
right
in,
there,
right
guys.
in front of us.
It's
Indoctrination,
symbols.
so it's not so bad.
It's right in front of
funny.
us.
Just saying. They're like, no one's going to know.
So you're telling me that they've got monsters that sneak in through portals of closet doors to scare children at night,
Well, Johnny, here's what I do know, okay?
and
Here's
so
what I know
that they
for
can suck their blood.
Here's what I know for a fact. Like, without question.
Mm-hmm.
We didn't land on the moon.
You don't think that we landed on the moon?
Of course we did. But it's not when we said we did. We did it later.
We did it later.
We didn't do it at the time.
You think Stanley Kubrick?
I think Stanley
Steven
Kubrick-
Kubrick, his
I
brother.
think-
And he,
Steven Kubrick.
I've heard he
probably
was
did.
such a perfectionist, he had to actually have the shot on location too.
Yeah,
we
so they
talked
actually
about that.
went to the
on
movie.
Went to
They
the
went to the
moon,
moon.
and filmed it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's like, I won't fake this moon landing.
That's a
unless we go to
fucking.
the
That's a
moon."
serious guy.
That's
Yeah.
hilarious. He faked the moon landing on the moon.
Yeah. guys,
hilarious.
come on. We're supposed to look like we're on the moon. We're really
Yeah,
on the moon
yeah.
here, guys.
How are we going to get there?
Yeah. You're falling over. It looks ridiculous.
I just don't think that we didn't have. I don't think the math and the technology existed in the 60s to land on the moon.
There's a lot of weird stuff surrounding the moon landing.
You know, supposedly it was a suicide mission. Like the initial astronauts that quote unquote went to the moon. It was a suicide mission because
Dude, you're gonna get us pulled from YouTube before we even get back on
You're
it.
gonna have Buzz Aldrin
We're
show up
gonna-
at the door
this-
and punch
I
you in
know
the
This
fucking.
is
he's
next-
punched people before.
I know.
for
That's
that.
what I'm saying.
This is the next fucking Info Wars.
They knew they could get him to the moon. The trick was getting him back. That was the and then they did it and they were like,
Holy shit!
yeah.
There was this
Thank
entire
goodness.
series on. There was this entire series on Discovery Channel. It was like about the space race and the moon chase. Holy crap! They were showing all. Yeah, it's the computer they
told
used was
you.
like the size of this room.
It's real.
Yeah.
Look, it's real.
Yeah, I know. I looked it up whenever
Ingesting blood.
we talked about it the first time.
Adrenaline.
Just because the media reports it doesn't mean that it's real.
Well,
But yeah,
the media's
I
truthful.
remember
What are you talking
looking at it
about?
whenever we
They've
were-
never lied.
yeah, we're technically the media now.
we are.
We have to be careful with our power.
Almost ate that fly.
Yeah, and it's about to piss me off.
Not on purpose.
I don't know what else. Do we have any other topics? So we were gonna play Cards Against Humanity. Man, that would have been fun. I'm sorry.
Right
I
up
woke-
until
Yeah,
Johnny forgot the cards.
I forgot literally what day it was. Like,
He did. I texted him. I was like, "Hey, you need me to pick you up this morning?" And he was like, "You could tell, like for a second, he was like, why would Mitch pick me up?"
yeah.
And then he was like, "Oh shit."
I was like I drove to the gas station this morning and like I was planning out the podcast on the way there and like that it was Father's Day and that we had to move it around and all of that and had no freaking clue. I didn't pack up any of the stuff. I didn't like normally I'm really, really on the ball about that. Like I have everything packed up the night before, ready to go, and just completely dropped the ball this time.
It's okay. I mean, it worked out. Obviously.
Yeah, we're here.
It was unusual being the first person here because I'm usually last.
Yeah, it was weird that you guys were here first.
I've always joked that I'll be late to my own funeral.
I know. Yeah.
I was gonna blame Mitch for it, but there's just no way I could.
I got here right at 10 o'clock.
Yeah. What time did we say we were gonna be here even?
10:30.
Oh.
10.
Yeah, we said we were going to be here at 10.
I thought it was 10:30.
Whoops, we screwed that up.
I knew someone had to be here at 10:30.
Yeah.
I just didn't remember who it was.
Originally said 9.
Yeah.
And then y'all changed it at 10.
Yeah.
Will you imagine eating hot wings at 9 in the morning? Oh,
I wish they were hotter. I wanted you to make some hotter ones. We'll bring you back and make some. I want you to make some that are so fucking bad that like I shit my pants.
I'll
Yeah,
get some
I want you to
extract.
make special ones that
I'll get some extract.
Yeah, make some.
specifically designed for.
Can you?
Yeah.
Do you have one where like one of the side effects
That
is
would be
diarrhea?
great.
Yeah. Let me
Let's-
work on that.
Yeah, I've got all the packaging and logo. I can
Yeah.
do that.
Let
stuff.
me work on that.
Oh
So-
yeah, like a rough and tumble hot sauce.
Yeah, that'd be
How
cool.
hot do you want to go?
As hot as possible.
Hot as
Yeah.
possible? Okay.
Like I told you, man. Like I don't want to have a seizure, but like I want the people who listen to this podcast to hear me shit my pants.
Dude, I had some 6 million extract, 6 million Scoville hot sauce extract.
Scoville.
Yeah. Up in Minnesota last year. We were up in Minneapolis at the Mall of America. And there was this little bitty bottle sitting on the counter. Just a little black bottle, you know. I was asking, I said, what's the deal there? He goes, this is the hottest sauce we have. Okay, how hot is it? He says, 6 million Scoville. Holy shit. Pretty fucking hot.
Yeah.
You know, that Reaper's 2 million. And
Weak.
They had a well, it's died. That's died way down.
Yeah, of course. I could tell.
They had a waiver form you had to fill out.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
There was one sheet. There was one spot left on this entire form. And my OCD ass, I'm like, I can't let that little dude sit by himself. Fuck. Let me do this shit.
I would have done it.
Oh yeah. He handed me. It was on little bitty ice creams samplers. Little sample spoons.
Yeah.
Dropped it in there. It hit pretty quick. I was like, shit, this ain't that bad. Well, I walked off.
Yeah.
Bullshit. That
Like,
some bitch,
God, I can't get rid of this boner.
that some bitch caught another gear and off it went.
Oh man.
Yeah. It got.
I wonder
it got
if
bad.
you could find one that's so hot that that and it's so dramatic that it expresses your mutant gene and gives you X-Men powers.
You're like, "Rah!" and you get these claws that come out.
You're shooting fire out of your eyes.
Ryan Reynolds would have been better off doing
Turns
it
you
that
into
way.
fucking Cyclops. That'd be
It
awesome.
would be so cool.
Yeah, I want people to have diarrhea in the name of the Rough and Tumble podcast.
That's what I want. I want people to be like, no, there's no way this gives you diarrhea.
Let me give
and
a
then
little
they're
time.
like, oh shit, it gives you diarrhea.
If you want, I can do a 12 million sausage.
Yeah,
if you
dude.
want.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Scientists,
I don't want to get an ulcer. I don't want my stomach to bleed, but I want to get. So like whatever Scoville makes your stomach bleed, just one off of that.
off
just
that.
just back it off.
You
just
ever
a
eat the
pinch.
hot sandwich over at Mean Pig? Oh, dude. That thing is pure misery.
Is it?
Yeah.
I had maybe it was a ghost pepper or a Thai chili pepper. I had a really hot pepper years and years and years and years and years ago. One of my buddies, his wife is Thai, and
Probably a Thai chili then.
maybe it was. I just remember it being fucking hot as fuck.
Those crazy bastards eat them just like.
That's what I did. They were like, I bet you won't. And I was like, why? This is fucking retarded. I'll eat it right now.
Ooh.
And I ate 2 of them, and it wouldn't stop hurting.
Yeah.
Like I remember I was just under the water, letting it dribble on my tongue to try to wash it off, and it wouldn't stop. Like wouldn't go away no matter what I did.
Yeah.
It
We're
wouldn't
not
go
selling our hot sauce very well. People are like, no, I'm not going to order that. It sounds like a terrible
We
idea.
can do a few levels of it if you want.
away. Yeah, there you
A few
go.
levels of
Yeah.
hot.
That'd be great.
Yeah. Do
We're
them like.
doing it. We're gonna do it.
Yeah.
Do it by belt levels.
That's good.
There you go.
It's gonna
Yes.
be. And it's
white,
gonna.
white, blue, purple,
It's
brown.
gonna have to
Yeah.
be a mail order. Yeah, because you make it and bottle it, and then we'll put the label on it and call it the Rough and Tumble wing sauce.
Yeah.
And
be
then
awesome. Yeah.
people will just Venmo the money and we'll just split it. Johnny and I'll get half, and then whatever's left over, you'll get.
What?
Great.
Stephanie, you don't ever
Hold
get
up.
paid. You're
Yeah.
never getting paid ever for this show.
You even work here?
No matter how much money we make, you'll never get any of it.
That sucks.
I mean, we'll give you health insurance, but that's it.
I have health insurance.
Good. I'm glad that we don't have to do it now.
Yeah, well, then there you go.
You're covered.
You have terrible negotiating
You're
skills.
self-sufficient, yeah.
Speaking of, I got a new job this week. That's something we can talk about.
Oh, yeah.
I got an exciting job. Post-production.
I have an
video
exciting
editing.
opportunity that I want to tell
Yeah.
you all about.
I'm glad I brought you guys here.
This is
We
important.
can talk about, have you accepted your Lord and Savior? Yeah, no, I'm doing video editing, post-production video editing, and waiting for that
Things
to
are really taking off for you.
fully kick off. But it hasn't it's nothing huge yet, but
I can't
I
wait.
think I'm
like-
happy about it.
I feel like all this because you sent me the videos, and they're obviously it's great work. Anybody who's ever seen any of our graphic design knows that Johnny's work's really good. I just feel like I'm waiting for you to find out that it's just porno production.
Yeah.
You know, like he sent you a couple of feelers out there to see if you could do well with it.
Yeah.
And then he's like, "All right, we got a big project coming up.
Right.
It's going to take a lot of your time." Can you imagine what a raw porno looks like
It'd
without
be,
editing or
so
anything?
exciting. I'd love to watch that.
You ever seen the behind the scenes? They've done those behind the scenes.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to
seen some
Google
of
that. I
It's
want to look at
awkward.
it. I want to
It's-
watch an hour-long porno with no edits, where it's just the guy going, "God damn,"
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
like
And then
he's
they
like
put-
taking water breaks and stuff.
And then I want the soundtrack that they put in over it, where the guy's like, "Oh,
You know-
oh shit."
you know that used to be like there were voice actors that
Yeah.
did that,
Yeah.
right? And I didn't know that, and because like the whole time I'm like, no, that's really her. She's making that sound, and I found out. I read about it or whatever, and then I was watching a porno, and I noticed that the sounds were happening, but the girl was making zero noises or faces.
Yeah, because you're
Like,
not
she
paying
was
attention
just-
to any of that.
You're not looking
Yeah.
at yeah.
I was like, those are not
What?
coming out of her face.
Yeah.
I cannot watch this anymore.
Can you imagine like a porn star is just like, yeah, she's great. She's a fantastic porn star. She just has terrible moans. Like when she gets in there, she's like, ah.
It's just we are.
They have to like cover it up. We're gonna bring somebody else in.
They're like,
cover
we're
this
gonna.
up.
It's okay. We'll take care of this in post
She
production.
could have been the best.
It's like the stunt cock.
But her faces are still making that sound.
It's like the stunt cock, but you got the stunt moan.
Yep.
It's just a stunt moan.
You got to bring in a what is it? A switch hitter or base hitter?
Yeah. The bench hitter, the pinch hitter.
The
Yeah,
designated
pinch hitter.
hitter.
That's what it is. Yeah.
Yeah, we call her the Whipping Willow. Why do you guys call her that? You'll see.
Yeah.
You'll see.
Oh
It's-
man,
it's
no. So
gonna be
far it
hard to
hasn't
get
been
through.
fun. It's actually with a friend of mine, the friend that the house that we had that had the shows in the basement.
Yeah,
he ran
yeah.
a recording studio down there. He's actually the guy that's doing like the video production and stuff.
Oh, okay.
Was there a white room with a brown couch?
No, not yet.
Not yet.
Not yet.
But he's basically like, I fucking hate editing.
Yeah.
So here you go. I'll send this your way. And that's what I'm doing for extra money now.
Well, that's what we talked about on the way here. Like when it comes to like video editing, I've dabbled. If anyone's ever seen some of the videos I've made with my daughter, of her doing tricks on her motorized.
Yeah, I was about to say, you
four-wheeler.
better clarify
Yeah,
on that.
Oh, okay. I see what you did there.
Yeah.
I'm not that rich.
Well, we had a lot of topics that preceded this whole conversation.
Yeah. No, Abby likes to do stunts on her Power Wheel 4-wheeler. And I made a video of her doing her tricks. And then I had the Rough Rider theme playing in the background.
Nice.
Yeah.
So I think it's safe to say I know a thing or two about video editing.
They call me Scorsese.
In small circles.
Yeah.
But the problem, the worst thing about video editing is if you're not familiar with it, is you have an hour of footage that you have to bring down to like 15 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
And then like you said on the way here, like you spend 45 hours working on 5 seconds of footage.
Yeah.
And no one ever knows.
Right.
Or
And that's
nor
like
do
the
they
whole,
care.
That's the whole point, is for nobody to see
Yeah,
it.
exactly.
or know
If
it.
you're
Yeah.
doing your job correctly, no one will ever know you did it.
Yeah.
You know?
And it's like, it's this frustrating, it's almost frustrating because you're like, you show somebody and I want them to like, their brain to literally explode, you know? I'm like, I spent so much fucking time on that. And like, Lizzie's like, yeah, that's nice, babe.
That's cool. So
Not bad. Not bad.
So you're talking about the part where
Yeah.
the camera angle switched? Yeah, that
Yeah.
took 3 hours.
Yeah. I didn't do that manually. Like I digitally created that.
Yeah.
Huh, okay, yeah. No, I totally missed that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Stop,
It's like that a lot with like artistic stuff. Is like
stop
it's so
motion animation
detail-oriented.
would be the one that would probably be the most frustrating.
Yeah.
Like you know, because I used to make those little flip books, you know, with the little Post-it notes,
Mm-hmm.
and that takes a long time. But to make it look seamless on stop motion, like Adam Jones with Tool, whenever he makes all their videos,
my God,
that's
yeah.
all stop motion, and those are 8-minute songs. You know?
Yeah. Imagine one off of Fear Inoculum.
Yeah,
Fucking
yeah,
15-minute
just
tracks.
15-minute tracks.
And animation is another one. Now I think it's gotten a lot easier, but like
Mm-hmm.
you know, like back in the day, they used to have to draw every single one of
Every
those
cell.
frames and like all of that kind of stuff. And I can't even imagine being able to draw out one of the frames that they
No.
do the way that they do it. You know?
I was watching some of the old Disney movies after that Disney Plus app came out. I was
Yeah.
watching some of the old Disney movies with my kids. I don't remember consciously when animation went to that.
Mm.
Like, but when you go back and if you watch Toy Story and then go back and watch like Lady and the Tramp, you're like, oh my God.
Yeah.
Like you can tell that
Well,
it was
Toy Story was
hand-drawn.
about one of the first
It was
ones
first
that kind of
Pixar, yeah.
switched over to that. Yeah. But
Yeah.
I think it's so like we talked about E.T. It's like so charming to see that stuff. I don't
yeah.
realize how old a lot of those cartoons are.
Yeah.
Like Fantasia was like, to me, I thought that was like made in the 80s. That
No,
was
it's
made
like
in
in
like
the 40s or 30s.
I think it was even
Yeah.
before that. Yeah, it was
Really?
crazy long time ago. And then they colorized all of it and did all of that stuff.
Boss Lady. Where you at?
Yeah.
I just got the same one.
Yeah.
Oh, does everybody have to get going? Do we have to wrap this up? This might be another short episode.
Yeah.
That's okay.
I mean, people are slowly starting to stop listening anyways.
Yeah. No, it's 1940. I mean, that's a long time ago. That's like,
Yeah.
did they have color television in 1940?
No.
Oh, I thought you said this episode was only 19 minutes
That's
and
what I
40
was like,
seconds
Jesus,
long.
bullshit.
Yeah.
I was like, we've been here way longer than that.
I bumped the record button again.
Dump the whole thing. You're talking about video editing. There's some guys I follow on YouTube. They have a podcast now.
Mm-hmm.
They're talking about that very thing. It's like, man, they may have a 20-minute video, but they spend 9 hours editing the damn thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
I don't have that kind of attention.
yeah, it can be a nightmare. But then like once you get going and get in a flow, like the hardest thing for me is like
Are you smelling your phone?
getting an idea or getting the
Feel like you're smelling your phone.
storyline set
She
out.
smelled her phone.
And then once you get it set out, you're just like, okay, that's the direction we're
Right.
going. You know, like, but everything up into that is so scary because, especially now, because like people expect something from me. Say what?
It looked like you're taking a picture. I was like, what the hell are you doing?
The skate videos were probably the easiest videos whenever I used to make different skate videos. That was you just use GarageBand, but those were the easiest ones because all you had to do was take the line that worked, you know, because you film the same trick 15 times, the same run, and then the one he doesn't fall on is the one that you keep, and then you just put a secondary, you just edit those out and then put a secondary track in the back with whatever hardcore band you're wanting to put on the back.
Yeah.
It was super easy. My arm's burning because I put my finger on my arm.
Oh, really?
And I guess I had some stuff on it.
Do not touch your junk.
Ooh.
I mean, you can if you want to get down that way. It's,
Dude, I've been doing that this whole
First of all,
episode.
you're not my dad.
Yeah.
So stop telling me what to do.
Yeah.
Thank God.
Sound just like my father.
Yeah.
Get your hand off of that.
I don't live at home anymore.
Do you have a name for your hot sauce business company?
No, right now it's. I mean, the company the overall is Southern Gentleman Catering.
Oh, yeah. You're still doing that, yeah.
Well, that's yeah. I mean, I've kind
I
of.
know you're not still doing the
I've
catering
kind of
thing.
folded
but
it back to just. I'm gonna work on hot sauces and seasonings.
Just call it Southern Gentleman Hot Sauce and Seasonings.
You know, I've got this. I've got the logo, man. I got a buddy of mine
Yeah.
designed it for me.
Oh, nice,
Johnny
yeah.
could have did a better
It's
job.
too
But,
fucking nice, dude. This guy works for the Times.
yeah, well, Johnny
Bro.
doesn't, and he could have done a better job. I got to sell my bro.
Yeah, this
I'm
is.
always
I've
selling my
been
bro.
in this situation before. I told you about like when we went to Bears Den. I had a
Oh, yeah.
Brazilian black belt that was sitting there telling a blue
Everyone
belt
to
who
get-
trained at another gym,
Yeah.
and he was like, "No, man, fuck that. Go train with Johnny. Quit your gym right now. Tell me right now you're gonna quit." And I was like, "Dude, it's fine.
You don't-
like." Everything's
other
cool.
gyms.
And he's like drunk off his ass. He's like, "You motherfucker, you train at Johnny's gym." I'm like, "Oh, it's
Sound like
cool,
Bam
man."
Bam.
Yeah.
That's who it was.
It was, who, what? It was,
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah. We're going to be on location
Gonna
again.
throw axes next week. That's awesome.
Yeah, we're gonna do the Axe House next weekend, and I'm gonna be more prepared. Are we doing this on
Oh,
Saturday?
you do have a hatchet badge.
Yeah.
You got to wear it. You got to wear your scarf.
I gotta.
thingy,
I don't
your
know if I
sash.
can get
Is
that
it the
deep
hatchet
in my
band like
shed right
ICP has, where the hatchet?
now.
No,
Yeah.
no.
What if that was the merit
That'd
badge
be
at Boy
fucking
Scouts?
awesome.
It was
Yeah.
the
Juggalo
ICP
badge.
logo. I got my Juggalo badge for hatchet throwing.
No, Johnny still has his.
You should get your badge. You gotta have the face paint on.
He still has his Boy Scout sash with all his badges on it.
Yeah.
I lost that. Mother-
I don't. Yeah, I don't. That's deep in my shed. A book for Sunday. Oh, we're booked for Sunday. Okay. Good.
Oh, I was like,
We're doing a book review.
now we're doing book reviews.
I have to read. What?
Wow.
Fuck this.
Who's making these decisions?
Who
Yeah.
can even read?
Not
Right.
me. I have to do audiobooks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the 21st century. Is it the 21st or the what century is it
this-
now?
I think we're still
How
in the
does that
20th
work?
century.
It's 21st.
Is it 21st?
It's one.
It's always one ahead.
It's always one
Yeah.
ahead, yeah.
Yeah.
That's always been so confusing to
Because
me.
at 100 it was the first century.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, when I think
don't
about
know
it
if
that
that's
way.
true or not.
Well, right,
That was easy.
You go 0 to 100.
Yeah, that's
the
first century. Yeah.
Yeah, makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay, look at us. We're getting better at our
we're getting
geography
so much
and
better.
history.
It's because I'm back in college.
Yeah, we've been making a conscious
College
effort.
boy.
I'm gonna do the podcast. Better brush up on my geography. Take a look at the map real quick.
That's what's funny about like because we gotten it so bad that I was just like, you know, I'm better than that. I'm just, you know what? I'm gonna go to college. I'm gonna go to college so we don't have these mistakes made anymore.
Here's what I want. Whenever we have like our own podcasting studio, I want our podcast table to be a map of the world. That way we'll never be in question.
But what I also wanted to do is I want them to be mislabeled.
Yeah. It's
Like,
labeled what we'll
Germany
do
is the U.S.
Oh, did you see the German that labeled the U.S. states?
That's exactly what I was
yes.
thinking. Yeah.
Yes.
We won't label any of them and then we'll just fill in what we think.
Pretty sure
They
this
are.
is Germany here.
Yeah.
Kangaroo Town.
Yeah.
Got it.
Not real. Not real.
Penguins live here.
Penguins live here.
Say what? Yeah, what kind of metal bands are you into?
I'm on the heavier end.
He's in the same kind of metal that Stephanie's into. Your typical Puddle of Muds, your Drowning Pools,
I'm a huge Trapped fan.
your Trapped.
Oh no.
Matter of fact, on
Taproot.
the way over here, I was listening to Whitechapel.
Okay.
You know, Jason King was in a rock band.
He was, yeah.
He was lead singer. Here's the thing. He's a really good singer, and I even told Jason to his face. I said, it really upsets me that you were actually a good singer. I wanted you to suck really bad.
Why?
Because he's such a goober. Like,
Oh.
he's a good dude. He would do anything for anybody.
He's
He's
a
just a
fireman,
goober.
too.
Yeah, and he's
Yeah.
a fireman. He's just a goober. And but like whenever he was like, yeah, I was in a band, because he humble brags, and I tell him this all the time.
Oh,
He's a
yeah.
humble bragger.
Oh,
He's
yeah.
a bit of a humble
Very
bragger.
much.
He's the guy that's like, yeah, man, I caught Mitch in an arm lock, fucking got his arm, but I mean, he was probably letting me work a little bit. But it's like, dude, that's a humble brag. Like
Yeah.
you're bringing up
That's okay.
the inconsequential detail. But he was like, yeah, I was in a
accept you.
band. I was like, probably sucked. And then I listened to some of his music, and I was like,
Actually, really good. Yeah.
you sound like Fergie and Jesus. Like, he actually has a really.
Did you ever hear Egypt Central out of Memphis?
no.
Oh, he sounded was kind of a not so much of a heavier rock, but it was
Yeah,
a lot like that.
they were basically Evanescence. They sounded just like Evanescence.
perfect.
He even sounded like Amy Lee.
Yeah,
so.
even sound
But-
like her.
Probably far more attractive.
yeah, he was more attractive.
I don't
so.
know if I've
Oh, wait.
ever heard a band out of Memphis. Is there? What bands are out of Memphis?
There's a bunch of bands out of Nashville.
Yeah.
One of my
Yeah.
favorite bands from Nashville that they're still doing music today was called the Zombie Bazooka Patrol. They were so good. They were like a ska. They were a psychobilly band, but they all dressed up like zombies, and it was awesome.
Dude, how weird of a time was that when everybody was into ska and
Oh, yeah.
big band?
Oh, dude, it was so
music?
much
You
fun.
remember that? It really
Blast with
was.
that.
It was like such a wholesome time.
But can you
honestly.
imagine like if we wanted to start a band, like I play the bass, you play the bass, but I can also play guitar. Like we have half a band here.
Mm-hmm.
But if you wanted to start a ska band,
Yeah.
you know how
a whole
long that
brass
would
section.
take?
You
You,
need
you
it-
have to go to college orchestra classes to recruit.
Here's my theory. People that are making ska bands are pedophiles. Hear me out.
Okay, well, you have my attention.
Yeah. I'm listening.
They have to go to the high school to pick up the people that are playing the fucking instruments. Like
True.
they got to
That's
go
true.
find a trumpet player. The only trumpet players I know are in high school or junior high.
There's the bass player, like they're sitting around, like we're gonna start a ska band, and the bass player's like, one of the guys is like, but we need to find a trumpet player, blah, blah, blah. And he's like, oh, I know a shit ton. I know where a shit ton of them are.
Marching
Yeah.
band.
Yeah, we're gonna go. I got a bunch of friends that play in a band, and then they show up at the high school, and they're like, Frank, why
Yeah.
are you
These
hanging
are
out
my
at a
friends,
high school?
guys.
These are my friends.
They like me.
Why are they your friends?
Yeah, exactly.
What if ska
they
actually
in a
became
van?
was just a pedophile's like wet dream to get everybody together?
Jeez.
He's like, how can I start a band
Man,
with
you
as
could
many high school students as I can possibly muster?
Yeah.
Let me go to the. Let me add
good
some
news
brass
is
in here.
It's not that hard to be in a ska band because the only horn section, all they do is bum, 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 bum,
Yeah,
bum,
I don't know.
bum,
I've
I
seen
don't know
I've
how
got
to do any of that
the
stuff,
Real Big
so.
Fish song "Sell Out" stuck in my
Yeah.
head.
bum, bum.
That whole brass section stuck right now.
Yeah.
I used to hear that at the liquor store, would just bounce around the whole. fucking
Mighty
place.
Mighty Boss Tones was one of like my
Yeah.
favorites though.
Yeah.
It was such a good band.
They, yeah.
Even the band names were awesome. Like Squirrel Nut Zippers.
Yeah,
Yeah.
There was-
Mighty Boss Tones.
Yeah.
That was a good one.
yeah, they really are.
Sublime
Yeah,
was
what a song.
reggae. They were more like
Yeah, they were
they were kind of like
reggaeton.
skunk, really.
Yeah.
They had a little bit of ska, and they even had
Yeah,
some
ska,
like
yeah.
they even had some like just straight punk rock songs.
Oh, yeah.
there too.
Yeah.
I think Sublime kind of merged.
They
a little
did
bit
definitely
more.
merge the.
I'm not a big Sublime fan, but I'll give them credit for like.
They're one of the only bands to really
Yeah.
do it.
Him influenced the bodies.
That was I was
Yeah.
just about to say.
Yeah,
That's
that was a
a
good
great song.
They
That
went out there.
yeah, that's back before she got all weird.
Yeah.
She, I don't know if she got weird or if she was
She had
weird
such a
to begin
strong
with.
voice, then they got really big.
Oh, I know.
And
Isn't she married to?
Blake Shelton.
Blake Shelton, yeah.
Yeah, that's weird. That's a weird. But you know what? Blake Shelton might be just a total fucking sweetheart.
I think he is a sweetheart.
You know, you got to think too. Like, you know, you expand your circle into a circle of famous people rather than just like, oh, you went from like a punk rock thing and you like had this circle of punk rock people, and then you became famous. So now like you have a circle of like musicians.
Right.
You know, like
She was
just
married to
kinda
Gavin
everybody.
Rosdale for like
Yeah.
15 years.
Right, so that's
long
whenever
time,
she
yeah.
was like, her circle was musicians. Now she's in a circle of just fucking famous people.
Yeah.
You know, like
Yeah.
she's just famous, and so like her circle now extends past that.
She's the only reason I can spell banana.
Yeah, that's
I
true.
couldn't. I can't.
How could try
I always-
to
I
try
always
to write that down without singing that
Yeah, you
song.
can't. And I always put way too many bananas in it.
Yeah,
So
Banana.
I usually spell banana Anna.
I'm gonna put two N's, like double N's,
Double
somewhere
N's.
in there.
Vacuum's
I just-
another one.
I don't know.
I
That's
just
a
keep
tough
it easy and say nanner.
Yeah,
Yeah, you could do that. Or the
Well,
I call them yellow dreamsicles. They're delicious. And
I
then
saw yellow tree dicks the other day.
yellow tree dick.
Yes.
I could see that.
yeah, that's a good one.
I'll allow
Great.
it.
Then you have the yellow tree dick spiders. You ever hear about those? It's
Yeah.
apparently
That's
a
far
problem.
more terrifying than
They're one of the second most venomous spiders.
Yellow tree dick spiders.
Yeah, I heard
That's
that
terrifying.
they come to your house and then
They stand up
they
and
take
flash
half of
big
everything you
yellow-
own and make you pay child support.
Oh man.
18 years later, one little one shows up. Daddy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're like, Dad, fuck, I shouldn't eat that banana.
It's a little. It's a little like midget in a banana suit.
Little person.
Dad.
Yeah.
Like Brian from
you-
Family Guy.
Dude,
Yeah.
I remember. Oh my god. Okay, I have to tell this story. When I was a kid, I was like, I want to say I was like 4th grade. We had this friend that was he was like 16. That was he was one of our friend's big brothers, but he looked like he was our age. I might have been a little bit. I think I was probably like 6th grade. I think I was a little bit older because I was like walking around town doing just stupid shit. But he like
Imagine that.
he was like 16, 17, looked like he was like a child. And we convinced him one time to go up to the strip club that was down the road from my house to the back door, knock on the back door and ask if his mom was there. And they're like, no, honey. And he's like, my mom didn't come home last night. And she's like, what's your mom's name? And he's like, Cinnamon. Like he fucking nailed it. Like
That
he's
is the best thing I've
16,
heard.
17
I
years
just
old.
want my mom.
Yeah, and she's like, "Oh my god, honey! Like, does anybody know this kid's mom?" You know, he's like, "I just want my mom."
Grandma's scared.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, it was one of like the best just owning moments where you saw this kid like in his element. You know, like he was
Awesome,
like
yeah.
his trolling powers were to the max, level 99 at that moment.
Sean Crow trolled a stripper one night. And that was the greatest thing I've ever
Jesus.
seen.
Sorry, I covered my
wow.
mouth. I can't turn my head. I'm stuck.
We were at
Let's go fuck myself.
I apologize to the listeners.
we were at what is it now? Sensations. What did it used to be? Illusions.
Chili's.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
was
Chili's.
Chili's on Friday night.
Baby back ribs.
This dude walks by the stage and drops 2 quarters on the fucking stage and walks off. I said, dude.
And he just looks at her and goes, I own you.
Yeah.
That's rough.
He said, what? It was a tip, bitch.
Oh,
I've only
on, man.
I've only been to 3 strip clubs in my life.
I can't say that.
I just never really found them to be very appealing to me. I want to believe that the girl wants to sit on my lap. I don't
Yeah.
want to,
No,
and
Until they sit there for 5 hours and fall asleep and your damn leg
Yeah.
falls asleep. That shit ain't fun.
I don't
That's a lot
think-
of money,
I don't think
Tony.
that
You
anybody
just-
goes to the strip club because they think it's appealing.
Tony paid for a 5-hour lap dance
Yeah.
at $20 a song.
Yeah. Does this
I had to
like
sit there the rest of the night. It was awkward.
no? Who's going to a strip club and like, you know what's really appealing right now? A strip club.
Yeah,
like
that's
nobody's
true.
thinking that. Like,
Well, the first one I went
they're
to,
thinking
same
like, you
ones
know what? You know who's really lonely right now? Me. I'm gonna go to a strip club.
It's the same ones who were trolling the school
Yeah.
perimeters.
Yeah, the
With
first
white-
one
with
I-
the van that says free hugs.
the first one I ever went to was I just joined the Air Force and I was stationed in Texas, and there were 2 types of strip clubs in Texas: full nude and all the other ones.
Yeah.
And so,
Where they put tape on the nipples.
yeah, the pasties and
Those were convincing as hell, though.
but they were. But the problem is that the ones that were not full nude, you could buy alcohol, but the ones that were full nude weren't allowed to sell.
Juice bars.
Yeah, they weren't allowed to sell
Yeah,
alcohol,
you
so you
had
had
to
to bring your own beer.
Right.
And they encouraged it, like bring your own 6-pack, whatever. So it was like going to your friend's house, and his sister's also a stripper. And then, this girl comes and sits on my lap, and she's like, "Hey, what's going on?" I'm like, "Nothing. Just got done. Working on some schoolwork or something." And she was like, and she's like, "Oh, that's cool." And she's like, "Yeah, I was."
What grade are you in?
Yeah, I had just no.
She got nervous.
I was
as all shit.
I was
Oh my God.
21. I think I was just barely 21.
Wait, were you
And,
trying to start a ska band around this time?
Yeah. And she goes, "What do you do?"
I
And
have
I was
$1
like,
million.
I was like, "I'm in the Air Force." And she's like, "Oh my God, is that what you've always wanted to do?" And I said, "Is this what you've always wanted to do?" And then she goes, "No, I'm working my way through nursing school."
Sure
and I
you
was
are.
like, "For how long?"
You want to go home with me?
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, we need to wrap this up because you guys have some places to be.
Yeah, I got a birthday party to go to.
Yeah, I
For
got
about
a
an
wife
hour.
is getting pissed off at me. She's texting me and blowing it up.
Oh no.
Saying, you've been gone for 2 hours.
Might as well just shave your beard. You're
Yeah.
walking around with that thing on.
Ain't happening.
We know the truth.
Ain't happening.
We don't have much to shout out this episode. We're gonna be at Axe House next episode, so we'll have some stuff to talk about then. And this is a little bit more of we're testing our video capabilities again, see if we can get back on the ball about that. So hopefully that'll work. And go check us out on Instagram. Go check out our Patreon. We're still trying to get more content for that. We apologize in the lack of content. I had knee surgery, COVID hit, and it just really threw a wrench in a lot of things. So trying to get back on top of all of that. And then other than that, reach out to us. Let us know what you want the flavors of the Rough and Tumble hot sauce to taste like.
And then keep an eye out for Tony whenever he starts making millions of dollars on his hot wing sauce.
Yes.
Yeah.
Are there any hot wing competitions coming up that you're going to get involved in?
Not now.
Because of the COVID stuff?
Everything's shut down.
Yeah.
We'll have you on again whenever you get some more sauces. When you get our special
Get 'em worked
spicy
up.
sauce.
Yeah, when you work them out, bring them back on and we'll introduce them.
I'll work on that over the next week or so. And
You need to
telling
make
me.
a sauce that's just called 2020.
2020.
Yeah.
And
And
it-
it just fucks you.
Fuck you hard.
It makes you
yeah.
throw up and have diarrhea at the same
I can
time.
do that. I'll
Yeah.
do that.
And then somehow makes you an activist.
All right, awesome. So,
Black Dave,
thanks for
Black
being
Mike.
on. We appreciate it, and we'll see you guys next week. Bye.